One Boss Man podcast, real life story. Got a special guest today. He go by Unc 747. How you feeling, man?
Oh, I'm feeling all right, big dog. I'm feeling a little bit stronger since I got out that hospital.
Yeah, I seen that all over the internet on every blog. All the prayers go up for you. Tell me what happened.
Well, once you smoke that crack, you never know where you end up at. So I smoked and smoked and smoked for a few years, and it caught up with me. I was walked to one spot, fell out. Next thing you know, I was in the hospital with a heart problem. So you never know how you end up when you off them drugs.
So how everything went in the hospital? What they say?
They gave me a bag full of pills. Said keep my heart strong, and God, He gonna keep me strong too. So I got God on top, and I got that medicine on top. So I'm gonna keep doing what I'm supposed to do, make things right.
So let's get into your life. Where you from?
I'm actually from Maysville, Mobile, Alabama. Went out to California for about 30 years. Out there in the danger zone.
You went to California from Mobile, Alabama. What year?
Oakland, California in 1979. I was in the ninth grade going to the 10th. Mom said, pack it up and let's go. It was like the Beverly Hills building. Let's go to the big city.
So half of your life was in California.
Yeah, I loved it. It was beautiful.
So tell me what happened when you got to California.
Well, when I first got to California, in high school, called myself trying to be a dealer, slanging that weed. Principal walked in on me, and it went all bad from there. Kicked out of high school. Going to the 10th grade, no more. No more high school.
So you turned to the streets?
So I turned to the streets. The streets was my family, my second family. So once I got out there in the street, no hold bars. I didn't care about nothing. It was all bad. Yeah, you was in the way, I was gonna get you out my way. By way, or my way.
Wow, man. So tell me your first encounters when you got into the street.
Got into the streets, thought I had knocked me a good thing. Y'all know how when you get in the streets, you tend to find you something real cute and fine. And it wasn't what I thought it was. She ended up hooking me up with a lick. I hit the lick. Next thing you know, the police were knocking on my door.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, well, she wasn't what I thought she was. When you think you got you a solid girl, it wasn't like that. By all means, the weakest thing is someone who go behind your back, mistrust.
And what happened after that?
So I ended up going to prison. Going to prison, taking me away from my family for 8 years. Because I got out. I got out from the mistrust. Seen the same dude. And I ain't had no choice but to put that fire on him. And it was all bad from there, 8 years. I did 6.5 years straight. San Quentin State Prison. Tracy State Prison. Yeah. Pelican Bay. Susanville.
So you were head first in the street after that.
head first in the street after that. Got out of prison. And I thought everybody that didn't look out for me in prison, I had to send them a message. I went to knocking on doors. I went to taking everything. From weed, money, drugs, even take that girl if she said an word to me. I have on my team. I already thought I had all the game in the world. So get what? I was pushing a hard line. But all the time, I had to watch my back. Because I learned not to trust no one. So, once I got in them streets, they started sticking them pistols and them rifles up out them cars, shooting at me. I'm running, ducking, hiding. Couldn't be with a bunch of friends or so-called trustworthy, because you never know who was going to sell you out. At that time when I was running the street, it was a trickulation jumping off. One minute he could be smiling in your face, and the next minute he could be pulling you around that corner to get killed. So I always had the intentions of being by myself after I did that time. Once I did that time, and got out and seen I didn't have no trust, only one I trust was mama. Other than that, I didn't even trust my brothers and sisters. They drop that money on you. Money make the world go wrong. Money change your mind. And I was getting it. Fast as I was getting it, I was spending it because I started getting off them drugs. I got off that crack. Once I got off that crack, it was no turning back. Crack had me chasing everything down. I didn't have a care in the world. Put my hands on people that I didn't supposed to. Find that thing at whoever looked at me crazy. Beat people down from one side of the city to the other side. And boy, it ain't nice when you can't come out in the daytime. Only time you can come out at night. And then they change your name. Your name changed. They give you a street name, nickname. They call me Wolf. And Cold Wolf. Watch out for him, everybody say. He ain't right, he wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. I felt like everybody did me wrong when I was in prison. So every time I got out, I was initiating that thing. I was coming to see him. And guess what? That wasn't nothing nice. Because I went back to prison so many times it wasn't even funny because I kept that iron up in my pants. I wasn't going nowhere without it. And they called me Wolf. It didn't come out in the daytime, only after 12. When I come out after 12, only the strong stayed out. The weak got out of my way. Because there was no old boys with me. I had an anger problem. When I failed and went to prison, I thought everybody was supposed to look out for me. The ones who leaned on my shoulder, smiling in my face, telling me they was with me. I didn't feel that when I failed. Did them 6.5 years, I didn't feel it. Then when I got out, every time I got out, I was back on the drugs. Back on the drugs. So one thing led to another.
And what else happened?
Yeah, that's when I told y'all it was a danger zone. I was going from one spot to another spot. Couldn't trust no one. So I ended up turning my back for a minute. That's when I got shot. Got shot. Made it to the house. Actually, I got jumped first before I got shot. Got shot, left for dead. Got up, made it to the house. You know how that is. You bust through the door, bloody, bleeding. Mama screaming and hollering, whole family screaming and hollering, but they thought that was my last day. But that's not the first time I had got shot. Second time I got shot, I'm standing out in the front. on the turkey with all them so-called killers. Person drive by, I'm the only one get hit. They find an automatic weapon. I'm the only one get shot. I got shot in the leg. My boy put me in the car. I didn't want my mama to know I was already worrying her half to death. So he took me to the hospital. I got wrapped up, bandaged up for that. Come back, got out again, called myself selling, get shot again. But I wasn't going out like that. Mama had moved down here to Mobile. I ended up calling myself selling while she was gone out of mama's house. Big boy knocked on the door. He thought he had him one. I wasn't sweet like that. I told y'all I was all in, or I was gonna be laid down. So I opened the door, asked him what he want. Give y'all a little in-depth. He said, man, you know so-and-so? I said, ooh, Sharon? Yeah, I know her. Bam! He hit me. Guess what? I ain't seen nothing from there. I know I was knocked out. But when I hit that floor, my head hit that floor, it woke me up. Like y'all said, like I told y'all, I didn't go nowhere with Dr. Vernon, not even to the kitchen. So he hit me. I fell. I fired from the pocket. Bam, bam, bam. 3 shots. He was a big guy. He started walking up in the house. He ain't feel now one of them 25 that hit him. He walked right through him. That last one hit him, bam! He spun around and started running. I chased him. Matter of fact, I think it's a girl that saved my life. Let's just say her name was KK. She said, don't kill him, don't kill him, don't kill him. I stood up over, tears in my eyes. It's gonna be your last day on life, last day in the street. It's over with. For me, because I was squeezing. I ended up looking at the dude, he dragging himself, he big cat, dragging himself. He's still trying to drag himself from the ground to get away from me. I spin around, I thought about it. Let me go get this dope about my mama house. Go get the stuff out of my mama house, come back outside. KK was all out gangster. Get in the car, get in the car. You gotta get out of here. Jump in the car, duck down in the seat, get up out of there. Woo. Thought I was getting up out of there. Got told on again. I was living in the projects then out there in California. I ended up with 4 years for shooting that cat. And right before I left from down California, out there in California, I seen that same guy in the wheelchair. I ended up paralyzed. But guess what? Y'all know what I said. I don't trust no one. So every time I seen him, shook his hand, smiled at him, and kept going. So them 3 times that I got shot, I was out there in it. I was in it for real. I was off them drugs. I didn't care about nothing. I was selling drugs. I thought I was the man. And that's what led up to that. After that, I was out there in the street running wild from San Francisco to Oakland, California. Back and forth, back and forth. Over there in Frisco, taking it. Because I thought they were weak over there. Go over there and take it, come back over to California, come back over to Oakland and sell it. That was my main focus. Take it, sell it, get the money. So I had a lot of people that wanted to take my life. But guess what? They knew if they shoot and you miss, I was about to come see you about something. Yeah, I wasn't holding back. Like I told you, I had a bad anger problem. I thought thought my life was in danger. Wasn't no running. It was some coming. I was coming with that fight. If you wasn't ready, I'm sorry for you. Because I felt like each time I got shot, I could have been dead.
And then, how you end back up to Mobile?
Well, I was like I told you, I was out there in the streets still running wild. Running, chasing, smoking, getting high, taking, robbing, beat people upside the head with a pistol. You know, if I didn't like you, I'd do something to you. So I ended up out there in the park, in one of them parks, slanging, getting high. I was high, slanging. One of my partners came, he said, hey man, you know your mama and your little brother finna go to California, finna go to Mobile. They had came back out there, they finna leave again. You know, so I said, for real? He said, yeah, for real, dog, you better go check your house, man. Check your spot. So I went back to check my spot. It was a true story. Mom and my little brother got tired of California. I said, I can't let them go by themselves. You know? And then I said, Mama, why you got all this stuff packed up in here? I'm getting ready to leave. I said, why you didn't let me know? You out here running the streets wild, crazy. I ain't want you close to me. You don't know who might be looking for you or who finna kill you. So I had to scare my mom and my little brother half to death. So I told him, I said, Mama, I'm finna get me a ticket. I'm heading to Mobile with y'all. I'm finna change my life. Came down here to Mobile with them. My little brother, he was paralyzed. He was already in a wheelchair from a stroke. My mama, she was 81 years old, so you know she was getting Alzheimer's. Sometimes she called me Jerome. Sometimes she called me Tim. Sometimes she called me Ronnie. Sometimes she called me LeBaron. I answered yes to all of them because I wanted to make her feel like, yeah, Mom, you still got your mind right. But actually, I could see that she was deteriorating. But you know what, that little old lady, she stayed strong. When I came down here, my little brother passed away within 2 weeks. Mama passed away within 30 days after he passed away, a month later. So I felt like God was trying to guide me to see what kind of life I would live without a family. So I ended up down here with nobody but my auntie. Yeah, like I said, yeah, my auntie was the only one looking out for me. Once she passed away, I moved to the other side of town, ripping and running, doing the same things I was doing out there in California. Hit them corners. I hit one corner, and I seen Bossman. He said, hey, bro, you want to do something for me? I'll pay you. I said, yeah, sure. I was already trying to get some change, trying to get some money, get out. And he said, yeah, man, I'll pay you. I said, yeah, I do. Ended up, we did the video. Once we did the video, came back around that same corner. But I had to see the brother again because he was so true to it, you know. Exactly what he said, exactly what he did. So I ended up coming back. We did a few more videos. And, he started, actually, he created it by saying, this the way to do it, this the way to do it this way. Matter of fact, Scotty, Take Flight, all them names I got, he created. I gotta give him his flowers because he created this. He brought me from down here to up here. That's how we get here now. By him using his brain and me using my acting skills and my skills to pay attention. Because if I hadn't paid attention, he wouldn't have been able to do what he did. So he seen something in me that made me go left instead of keep going right. So actually, I gotta give Big Bro his flowers because he made it all happen. Scotty, take flight, 747. And actually, all them names was originated by the boss man. He created it. And my real name is Jerome Kidd. And I flow by that, I live by that. But the boss man, big creator, gotta give him his flowers. He's the man. That's how we live from down here to up here. And we still going up, up, and up.
So Boss Man created Unc 747, all them names, all them characters that they see.
That's right. That's right. True story.
Did you know in a million billion years that you'll go viral so many times and be all over the world?
I never thought in a million years I would go viral. I didn't even know what viral meant when I first met the boss. I didn't even know what it meant. Matter of fact, I would still been bending them corners. If he never stopped me, I'd still been off them drugs, running the street, running fast in the fast lane. Never knew where I might be. So God is good. He put 1 and 2 together to make a whole.
Now you all over the world, got fans everywhere, out the country, everywhere. How that make you feel?
Make me feel like taking